Ain't nobody doing nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing.
Huh?
What is your topic?
It has to deal with not
louder. I can't really hear.
It has to do with not settling for less, not being where we want to be, but also being happy with who we are.
All right, now what's going on, y'all? We back with another podcast. Me and my brother right here. We coming back live and action-tific, you know what I'm saying? Terrific.
Pack.
You know what I'm saying?
Tom Cruise type of movie. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. But I ain't got a little ashy on my face, but hey, Tom Cruise.
They know what it is, man. We do our own stunts.
Stunts.
If y'all don't believe this is us really doing this.
If you see a dude with a bald head, you already know that's me. Regardless. But we're back. We're coming back with another podcast. We appreciate having y'all on this beautiful Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's and thank you for all the fathers that's out there that's doing right, doing their thing. It is Father's Day. I want to be a father, but I'm not a father. But hey, that's for another day. That's for another day when I'm a father. Then I'll say I'll pat myself on the back. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is another podcast. We're gonna be talking about never settling for less than the best version of yourself, and completing the obstacles that you need to complete. You know what I'm saying? So me and my brother here, I'm Brother Man Jamal. My Instagram is Jamal_Scott28. You can follow me on there. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be up.
It's going to be right here.
It's going to be right here, right up top. You know what I'm saying? Where my fingers is. So go to where my fingers is pointing. And this is my brother right here.
Yeah, man. Schmitty, man. Co-host, man. Of Bars of the Business, man. Get me on Instagram right here. Bam. And yeah, we appreciate the support, man, as always. All
right, now back to it. But what does it mean for you to never settle and be the best version of yourself? What does that mean to you?
And never settling, man, definitely it entails a whole lot of shit, right? But mainly is always trying to be better than the last day. You know, never settling for even, just for myself, really, and inside, internally, being able to grow from the things that I've been through, not, doing the same things I would have in the past, letting my doubts, letting, any kind of like fear creeping on me, being able to take every moment and know that, this is what I'm supposed to be at. This is what I'm supposed to be overcoming today. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm supposed to be working on and making sure I don't fall into them same routines. Not settling for, mediocrity. Yeah. Being content where I'm at, fuck no. Always wanting more. Settling on just where you at. Sometimes when you feeling so much, in the moment, you think of shit not happening. Yeah. But shit, just keep going. Not settling on that. A lot of people will settle on just being where they at, thinking this is all they get out of life. This is all life had to offer. Yeah. Ain't never settling on that shit, man. That's definitely what it looked like for me, man. I don't never want to have to settle on being where I'm at in life. I want to always be elevating as a character, as like myself, my spiritual side, my financial side, mentally, all that, man. Yeah. All of that shit.
No, I feel you.
What about you, man? What does that shit look like for you?
You can definitely get lost in ways of all your failures and everything like that get you to be starting to feel like you can settle for less than what you are. So it's because it's easier to settle. So, you know what I'm saying? We just got to understand and rule that it's always going to be something that's going to be standing, you know what I'm saying? So never settle for less. What it means for me is every day, you know what I'm saying, understand you competing for something great. You competing for a better mind. You competing for a better body. You competing for if you want to walk a little bit better, walk in a nice little posture or something like that. You competing for something like that, and never settling is waking up and you see yourself in a better situation for yourself, and then trying to attain it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you waking up and you say, "Oh yeah, that could be good.
Right.
That could be great of me doing that." That's you settling and saying it, because once you start entering that could, what if I should be doing this or something like that, and not doing it, that's you being complacent and settling for less than the better version that you already believe that you can be. So me not doing that, trying to figure out ways of not being able to say I could be doing this, instead of not saying I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, like, if I'm saying I want a better car or something like that, I'm settling for less right now because I got this little, rinky dink I'm over here, but
you're not settling for less because not with that car.
Yeah,
that shit. It might not be the car you want, but you did not settle for anything. You did what you had to do, and to get up and get off your ass and get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying like for the future or something like that. See, now I'm saying like I'm grateful for what I got. I'm grateful for where I'm going. I'm grateful for everything that's happening in my life right now. Mm-hmm. But it's just me telling myself that this is not the pinnacle. This is not the final. Final destination. So you know what I'm saying? I love my little car that I got right now. It's not a little car, but I'm saying I love my car that I got because I get to. You know what I'm saying? I get to pull up when I need to. When I say I'm coming, I'm coming. When I'm saying I'm leaving,
on my own time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? But it's just things like that. Me telling myself that I can get the things that I say I can do.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like a motherfucker who would have settled would have continued doing what you was doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It might be too much information, but you was Ubering, and then you was renting the car with Uber. Yeah. You didn't settle and you didn't stay there. You did what you had to do and you got your own shit. Yeah. You feel me? That's not settling. Yeah. That's why this topic is good for us, because we embody that shit, bro. We don't be settling, bro. Yeah. We and like you just said about thinking about something in your head and then doing it, right? I was going to try to chime in on that and we're going to go back right back to that. But I was trying to chime in on that because it's important that y'all understand what he's saying. Like, once you say something in your head, right, and you have this dream or this vision or this goal, and you say it, but then you start thinking like, oh, that would have been nice or that could have been nice. Like, once you say it in your head, do that shit, or you're settling. Yeah. If you start to let them doubts creep in, like how I was saying, let them doubts creep in, and fear creep in, or just failing and shit, you settling automatically, and then you kind of setting yourself up to settle. It's already hard enough as a human, like as a human to want to be kind of programmed to be comfortable and not take risk and not change and do the same shit every day so we be safe, right? It's already hard to do that. But if you telling yourself from the jump, like, oh, okay, that would have been nice or that could have been nice, nigga, damn, it's like you putting a roadblock up already on top of the roadblocks that's gonna come. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to listen to what he's saying, because once you set out to do something, do not settle. Don't start thinking it can't be done. Don't start thinking, because why would you think it can't be done? If you thought of it, it could be done. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody's already did it. That's what I had to accept too, was that I was thinking like, damn, is it even possible? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I had to stop, because it's like somebody else has already did it. So it's obviously possible. Regardless of how they did it, they've done it. So it's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you saying you thought about it and then you somebody's thinking about it right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? Right. Then somebody's gonna make that that dream into a reality, and then you should have just did it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to just sit right there and take a small like seat back just because you are like, oh yeah, no. But like remember on the other podcast we was talking about trying to talk yourself into believing in yourself. So recently, somebody was just talking to me, trying to tell me their stories and saying like, "Oh, is this pretty good that I'm gonna do this?" You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that because I want to make sure these people is good and
so
stuff like that.
Convince themselves.
Yeah, they trying to convince it, but she was talking it up like, So, but I was letting her know like, you gotta understand that this is your dream, and you don't need me to say, oh, you can do this or not.
Right.
You should already know that you can do it, and never settle for whatever I say. So if I said you're not gonna be able to do it, that mean you just not gonna do it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember how we was talking about in that same podcast where you was talking about being okay with yourself, confident in yourself with your dreams. I've been through that before, where what she was doing was trying to validate, like, is it possible? Like, you know what I'm saying? Does this look good? Trying to convince herself. I've been through that, so I know what she's going through. Like, you kind of just unsure because it's like no one in your family really got money. You don't got these handouts. You don't know where to start, so they kind of questioning it. That's just part of the process.
Yeah, that's part of the process.
At least they thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta go through those emotions. Like Nipsey Hussle said, man, when you start with this shit and you got nothing, all you gonna have is the emotions. You're gonna go through every emotion, excitement, anger, sadness. You're gonna go through everything dealing with this shit, but you gotta keep going. Yeah. So what she needs to do is, because what's gonna happen is she just voiced that to you, right? So in her head, she's gonna set herself up for failure. Yeah. Because she's trying to convince herself that it's good, this and that. Like, why is she telling you that first of all? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she gonna fail. Yeah. And I was telling her, she just start it for yourself, because then you already know what all the dang, what's I'm trying to say? You already know the woodwork and all the stuff, the more effort you're supposed to put into it, because you know that what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna know where you want to do. Like when I be going into people's houses or something like that, and then people be like, cleaning and stuff like that, and I be wanting to clean too, but I don't know what to clean. I don't know where they want me to put certain things. I'm gonna put something out because you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got like different little areas or different little ticks that they do when you clean. So I don't want to be in the way. I don't want to be, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody got their own mindset of how they want something to be. Yeah. So, just remember, don't settle for anybody else's opinion on you. You know what I'm saying? Never settle for that, because your opinion on yourself matters more than the next person. You know what I'm saying? It helps. You know what I'm saying? That when people do come up and acknowledge you and say, you do an amazing job and stuff like that. That shit feel good. That feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? But what feels even better is you getting through the hard situation that you coming across and you get past it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That feels even more amazing, because once you do that, it's sky's the limit. Just imagine being at peace with yourself. Yeah. And you fail or succeed on your own. Like, you the reason you fail, or you the reason you succeed, but you okay with that. Yeah, yeah. That's peaceful. And you going through all this emotion. You going through all this emotion, all this doubt, all this self-doubt by yourself, and then you overcome it. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? You're on a pinnacle already. You don't need nobody for nothing. Nothing. And that feeling right there is exactly what I was telling you about, is that I'm not where I want to be, but I'm who I want to be. Who you are. Who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I prayed for this a while ago, and I just had to realize this yesterday. That's where I came up with that idea of what I just said. I prayed for this a long time ago, like, God, please make me this person I want to be. I didn't even pray for, what's crazy is, I wasn't praying for the things I wanted, right? Like, I didn't want this nice house, these nice ass cars, right? I was telling God to make me the person I want to be. And he did. Yeah. He set me up with a whole bunch of failing, a whole bunch of lessons I had to learn to become the person I wanted to be, and now I'm that. You get what I'm saying? So now, I gotta ask for them nice cars and nice house and shit. Nah, but I'm playing, but nah, for real, I'm who I wanted to be, and I said I was gonna be this person before I got everything. You know what I'm saying? And I did. So now I'm this person I want to be without all the shit I want. So now, when you get the stuff, it's just gonna be that much easier. Yeah, it gives you opportunity to be the person that you want to remain that person too. So that is a good outlook on the whole situation, because that's what it is. That's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. And I didn't even realize that shit. Yeah, because I'm sitting here so flustered and so frustrated with why these dudes got nicer cars than me. Why they able to pull up and cash out 10 bands at the store if they want to? Why do they got these, the shit? And I'm talking about all that, but I never asked for none of that. I asked to make me this person that's valuable to myself. You skipping steps. Skipping steps when you be saying, "Oh, I want this right away," and stuff like that. But nah, he's giving you opportunities to step up. Yeah, he already placed me there. You know what I'm saying? And he placed me where I was asking to be, and I lost sight of that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now, like you said, sky's the limit once you have that in yourself. That's why I gotta listen to that, man. We be preaching, man. We be preaching on Bars to Billions, man.
Sky's the limit, man.
You know, we be preaching.
You putting limitations on yourself right now. You got endless limitations. Endless. You know what I'm saying? You see it, you believe it, you can achieve anything that you want to, you set your mind out to. So never settle for the lesser version of yourself. So
no matter how long it take too, because
no matter.
actually I was thinking this too. Yesterday I was thinking a whole bunch of shit while I was on the way to that restaurant. Cause I'm like, yeah, that restaurant be nice. So look, I was thinking like, I was talking to God. I'm like, you know what? Once I said that to myself, that I'm not where I want to be, but I'm who I want to be, and you gave me that opportunity. Mm-hmm. I had thought about the fact, because I was feeling happy at that point. Like I was like, okay, I forgot about that. You know, I forgot about that. You know, let me lock back in. I'm in the middle of everything I prayed for, and I'm sitting here asking for more, being ungrateful. Remember we talked about it in another podcast where we got something we prayed for, and then we immediately asked for something else.
Immediately.
So I just did that. But look, so after I slowed down, I was like, you know what, God, if I said, you know what, self, you know, so I was like, you know what though, if I die one day, right, and I never achieve any of the, you know, worldly financial goals I have, like the big house, the Corvette C8, all that, if I never achieve any of that and I die before I'm getting any of it, I can honestly look God in the face at the gates of heaven and say, I have fun and I'm thankful for the opportunity to have given my all and have tried to get it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I will be happy with the way my life turned out so far if I die early. You know what I'm saying? And something like that, because I'm truly happy with the way it has turned out, man. I was able to wake up every day trying to get it. I never gave up. You know what I'm saying? That shit feel good to know that.
Yeah.
I never settled, bro. I never settled. Neither did you. We never settled as people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just all these podcasts, if they go back and look at the opportunities and the situations we've been through, the things people have told us, they go back and look at all that, they'll see that in all of those, we have never settled. We never settled for nothing, for mediocrity. We always knew what we wanted to do. We always did it. We put belt to ass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Feet to ground, and just went to and did the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's never settling, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, bro, when this shit get big, it's just gonna be what we've been doing this whole time, just on a bigger scale. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna be the same fucking people because we were working on ourselves way before we had any of this, before we had anything. Imagine it's just, now we got money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna change.
Nothing's gonna change. Except for that, except for that bank account. That's just gonna change right there. Then, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, just enjoy each other's company, enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying?
Take the families on vacations.
Yeah, and express our gratitude to everybody else that helped us get in the long run. So
and that could just mean just making it more peaceful for us.
Yeah.
Not putting any pressure on us to do this shit, do all that. Just do what you want, and we're here regardless. Mm-hmm. That shit is what make it easy. Yeah. That's what make it good. Ooh, I had just seen this too. It's like, again, along the way on the ride to the dinner, like, I was thinking this too. I had seen this quote. I was like, it said, having fun, you know what I'm saying, and being at peace along this journey of you still working won't slow you down. It'll just make it that much easier. You know what I'm saying? It's no problem. I used to be so caught up in my head, like, I can't spend no money. I gotta work every day. I can't go out. I can't, because it's just spending money for no reason. But it's just making your struggle harder. You know what I'm saying? Why? When you can still put that work in and go out and have fun too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about that too. That shit. I'm telling you, I was thinking about a whole lot of shit yesterday.
So you was thinking, that man was on a journey yesterday. I was on a journey to a journey.
I was damn near Drake and driving without listening to Drake though. Yeah. Yeah, because I was just me and my girl in the car. I was just driving, bro. But I'm just like, she's like, your mood seemed down, but she didn't even know I was going through a whole lot of like thinking and shit, you know, in my head. She's like, your mood seemed down. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then I was just plying, you know, just thinking, you know, doing that groundwork where you just kind of in there moving shit around in your head and just putting the pieces where they're supposed to go and just locking back in, you know. Because, man, I've noticed, man, that, you know, feel it in my heart, man, that like something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting close to some kind of breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? And it feel good, man. You just gotta stay positive, stay consistent, and keep going.
And I always feel good, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel it too, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time, you know what I'm saying? Long overdue little mission that we've been trying to accomplish, but we still pushing. No matter how long it's gonna take, we still, you know what I'm saying, striving for greatness. That's what life is, man. Trying to be the best version of yourself and picking yourself up every day. Because you can never be wrong by just picking yourself up and patting yourself on the back every single day. Because no matter who's putting you through certain situations and making you feel, you know what I'm saying? I was telling my brother, you got to always pat yourself on the back, you know what I'm saying? Because you overcoming a lot, even though you feel like you're not, you know what I'm saying? So be you.
And don't be afraid to pick yourself up, you know what I'm saying? Don't be able to listen to yourself. Because sometimes I'll try to pick myself up, but then it's like, are you like crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if I'm trying to pick myself up, is it gonna matter? You know, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's like, it's like sometimes you feel like your opinion might not matter on how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Others only matters because it's like, you know, you just don't believe. You're not believing or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't really know how to put it, but it's like, you got to be able to believe in yourself though when you say things about yourself. Yeah. Because for some reason, for a long time, and I was only listening to the bad shit I would say. Like I would listen to the bad shit I would say about myself. Yeah. Easily. Like it's like I would believe that more than the good shit I would say about myself. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes that's what dudes be doing too, putting the bad things. They always be saying like, "You a bitch. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, you can't be right here in this situation. You act like a straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you do believe it though. You know what I'm saying? Some people use it as motivation, but you just gotta make sure you. It's like a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the good. And you gotta sometimes put the bad because you gotta understand that you're not where you want to be, but you're still striving for something else. But you still hit it with the good, saying you're not where you want to be, but you where you need to be. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you exactly where you need to be because you're in a position to be able to learn and take over the life that you want. So you know what I'm saying. So it goes hand in hand.
I think it do go hand in hand. I think right now. Because you know how the universe, when you ask for something, it'll give you like little situations to put you through to make sure you're ready for that. So I think what I'm having to learn right now is being okay with where I'm at right now and not having something. You know what I'm saying? Like being okay to not have all this, you know, this help, this money that I want to be able to do these things, this financial freedom, this big house, be able to build and work on your house. That's what I really want. I want to be able to hire a construction crew, order the materials and shit and work on my house and tear up my backyard and rebuild it. Like I want to be able to do stuff like that, you know, build a new 4-car garage on the side. I want to be able to do stuff like that. So I think right now I got to work on, I think this is what the world is telling me, God is telling me, is just to, you know, be okay with where you at right now. Yeah. You know, kind of like what you were saying in front of the movie that night. You were like, just be okay where you at. You know what I'm saying? You came a long way. You did. Feel me? So just be okay with where you at. But I be having trouble with that because I be wanting so much more. And then in the moment, you know, you don't got it, so it's like, shit. But do this real quick. I don't know if they can see, but you got like something.
I got some lit.
Nah, not some lit, like a little sun on your head. But I don't know if they can see it or not. But I didn't want them to keep on looking at that shit. But
well, if y'all seen it,
goofy in the videos. I just seen it. I was like, oh shit, let me tell them to get that shit up, man.
But like, back what you were saying, man. Yeah, life is an obstacle. Like I always say, it is an obstacle.
It's an obstacle course, nigga.
And you want everything to be right, like good, and want everything to be right, and want everything to be like right when your head is. But nah, it's not gonna be everything what you want in your mind right now. Because you put everything, you see everything. So now you putting places, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when you visually look there, it's not there. So right. Now you'll be
VR headset on. It's like, oh shit.
Meta, where you?
Damn,
I thought I was in metaverse for real. But like,
you look up to it. Reality.
But yeah, just understand that it's all coming. It's all in due time. You know what I'm saying? Because all the stuff that you in right now, and all the stuff that you got, wasn't there the time when you was thinking about getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because all that stuff wasn't there. A long time ago, you was just thinking about other stuff. You was thinking like, God damn, I need this. You know what I'm saying?
Struggling
Now,
just to survive. Like I'm struggling just to exist. Like you know what I'm saying?
But you just gotta understand, man, that you making them steps
And then it's
to
all
that upper room.
But then look, it's like once you take that last step and cross over that, you know, that ring that freedom bell.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That's what I'm saying. Everything goes. The doves flying, them white pigeons,
squirrels running around,
the white pigeons,
birds singing in the morning.
Mm-hmm. So everything,
good, man.
everything copacetic, everything chili
It
with.
never settling, man.
Yeah.
Hey, on a like another note, unserious note. Guess who we saw? I saw Whoa Vicky last night.
You saw old Vicky?
Yeah, she just hopped out of an Uber. I'm like, what the fuck?
Out of an Uber?
Yeah, she hopped out of an Uber. We was waiting on the valet. We was in front of the restaurant waiting on our valet because we was done eating.
Yeah.
And then this big black SUV pull up and she just hop out the back. Her and this little gay dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. Her and this gay dude. Then everybody was like, oh, what's up, Vicky? What's up, Vicky?
Did you didn't say that?
Nah, I ain't say that. I tried to keep it playing.
I know you was a play. You was with your girl, so you were like, nah.
So I'm keeping it play. You know what I'm saying?
What she said?
She ain't say nothing. She walked past us twice though. I'm like, that's Whoa Vicky.
Wait, I'm talking about what Nazarene didn't say that?
Nazarene didn't say that.
I do that.
No, it's alright. She's cool. Because I name dropped her last time.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the last video.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. Same way you did, nigga.
Same way you did.
Same way I did.
But yeah.
That's crazy. That's my first time seeing somebody in person that's like, you know, got all them followers and shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been on, you know, platforms like that. I ain't never seen nobody like that. I don't really care about all that anyway, though. Cause
Yeah.
I know them people are regular people. Because I had, you know, that, you know.
I know.
Yeah, so I had that before. I know it's like I know it's not like serious, like they on some kind of different level. It just seemed like that on the internet.
Yeah.
But when you meet them in person, they feet still stink.
Yeah, they regular people.
Yeah.
Like they regular people. They just got lucky in the not lucky.
Not lucky,
they working.
They work for it.
And they did what they had to do to get to where they is. So
Mm-hmm.
we just appreciate everything that they do, and you know what I'm saying. And
Social media is like
happy.
a different world.
yeah,
It's
it
just
change
like,
your life, and they can make your life miserable.
and it
at the
makes you
same
look a
time.
certain kind of way too, though.
Mhm.
You know, like some people might have this whole big image of you, like a motherfucker that be in a movie, like. What's his name? What's his damn name? Downey Jr.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, you look at him and now, or you don't see Robert Downey Jr. You see Iron Man.
Iron Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, it become you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So when people see all them followers on social media, the first thing you think of when you think of them is, oh damn, they got a lot of followers.
Mhm.
You put them on this pedestal, but really it's not like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
In
It's
reality, they just
they just a regular person who put the work in and been consistent. People follow them for what they're doing, and they dove into their craft.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's not no different. They not no superhero. People just make them like that. People be like, you know what I'm saying? Like they probably be feeling like superheroes though.
I get what you mean by you and what you wanted to keep it player and stuff like that. Because remember, I told you I was at the boxing fights. You see like a lot of fighters, like you know what I'm saying. I say Caleb Plant and stuff, and like a lot of different type of fighters. So I was like too like you know what I'm saying. But I know for a fact if I see like Tank or Mike Tyson or so, it might be a little bit
different.
different.
The voice might squeak.
But like.
Glazer.
It might be a little bit different just because you know what I'm saying. I completely respect them as a person and as what they do and stuff like that. So it's not. I'm saying it's not that they have like a whole bunch of followers and stuff like that and all that money in the world. And it's just because I respect them and you know what I'm saying, the accomplishments and
the work they put in.
the work they put in.
Like if I seen Denzel, that's probably one of the people I would. Denzel, Will Smith. Those are like the people that I'll be like, damn, I gotta get a photo or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not even like that for real.
Yeah.
I don't need no photos. I don't care about all that shit. But if I seen Denzel in them, it's the work they put in, the things the memories they created for me, the emotions they've given me in these movies and stuff. You know, I would have to be like, dang, you know, because it'll take me back.
Yeah.
And plus, I was with my girl. I can't fangirl over no girl.
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
it's the same way if I wasn't with my girl or something like that, I still wouldn't be like, oh yeah.
Because I got respect for her. It'll make her feel like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine she fangirl over a dude in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might be cool with it, but it's at the end of the day, it's gonna be like, damn.
Like, you like,
Shit.
you know, I'm standing right here too. You know what I'm saying? I can be famous too.
Nigga be like,
But hey, Hey, for real, I would go crazy for like Will Smith and them too.
Nigga, imagine seeing
too,
Denzel though.
because they
He be like, my man.
my man. He be doing some smooth stuff too.
He probably some behind the back shit like,
yeah,
my man.
He like, yeah, my man.
My
How
man.
we doing, man? I'm like, yeah, man.
Say, all right,
because
better keep it cool. Man.
keep it cool,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Denzel smooth as operator, boy. He's
He
the
is.
cool as a fan.
And he got the coolest walk too. Everybody want to walk like that man.
Like
He
Denzel,
he just-
man.
But like, it's just because you admire what they do,
Yeah.
what they did for you and as a person. So
Mhm.
that's the reason why I'm not still shocked about because they got followers and they
Yeah.
famous and stuff like that. I mean, just because they was on TV that's the reason why I was able to see them. But like,
Yeah.
that's they touched a lot of people from being on that TV.
But there's a lot of times where you'll see like characters, actors, and they don't really do nothing for you. They don't
Mhm.
move you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like Tom Cruise, I wouldn't need to take a photo with
Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Cruise
nah.
or nothing.
I'll just say what's
it's
up
just
to
because
him.
it's just not. He ain't really move me no kind of
Mhm.
way. You know what I'm saying? He's a good ass actor. Don't get me wrong. His movies is hard, but like Denzel moved me. You know what I'm saying? Like no blazing, but he moved me for real.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his movies then gave me memories that made people sad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he
Yeah.
has good movies. Like Will Smith too, man.
Will
Like
Smith got some
Will
good
Smith got
movies.
some good movies.
I
Boy,
mean,
like
yeah.
7 Pounds,
Yeah, 7
Pursuit of
Pounds.
Happiness. Like he got the Love movie, the Letter from Love or something. Like bro, Will Smith movies, bro, crazy too, bro. Like you believe they them.
Yeah.
I wonder how it is on set with them because they say they be locking in and they that right for real.
They do
like
like method acting.
yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. And they that person. They spend time with the real actor, the real person. You know what I'm saying? They do stuff like that, study them. They perfect their craft, bro.
Adam Sandler too. I want to see Adam
Oh,
Sandler.
Adam
too.
Sandler, a cold man
You know
too.
what I'm saying? Because everybody just like they seem like genuine nice people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it draws me to him.
Especially
too.
Adam Sandler.
Adam
That
Sandler.
nigga wore a basketball shirt, basketball shorts, and some sneakers to the Emmys.
Yeah, to the Emmys and stuff. Like he just like that. He's just a regular,
Regular
dude.
dude, he cool as shit, boy.
It's that stuff right there. So what we saying is just because you famous, you got a lot of followers or something like that. Not saying we gonna go out our way and be like, oh yeah, they got money, they got fans and stuff like that. Nah, we real about ours. We not gonna be over here saying, oh yeah, jumping on you just because you
got
who
money
you
and
are.
shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Clout chasing.
We just gonna say, oh, we gonna notice you, be like, oh yeah, that's that dude. All right,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's a lot of
Cool.
people like that too that'll see somebody just because they got a lot of followers and be like, oh shit, I gotta go over there and try
Mm-hmm.
to get a lot of followers too. Or they got a lot of followers, I gotta go say what's up. Or them people that'll just be like, walk up to somebody, let me get a picture. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Like if I seen Denzel, I would not ask for a picture right away.
No.
I'd be like, Denzel. And then see if he like, if he messing with it. If
Mm-hmm.
he don't, then I'm just gonna, keep it player. Cause I know nigga, he probably get that every day, all
Every
day.
day.
So if he said, what up, my man? I'd be like, what up, man? You did. I give him his flowers and all that. And then I'd be like, man, can I get a picture though? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll talk to him 1st
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a human. Cause
Because
he
they
is.
are human.
They are human.
They are human.
They are human.
And you gotta respect them as
And
such.
then you got people who won't treat them like a human. Niggas will run up on you in the bathroom.
Yeah.
They'll run up on people while they eating.
And they expect they didn't wonder why people be all rude to them.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
you don't
man.
got no privacy. I'm in the bathroom, man.
Good morning, Kanye.
Good morning, Kanye.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Somebody's outside I'm trying to take out my garbage or something. I'm trying to just enjoy myself.
What Kanye say?
He said, shut the fuck up. Yeah, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Kanye, man, he just wanted to respectfully take out his garbage or something. He
Sick,
was
man.
just enjoying himself in the morning.
Imagine not even be able to take out your garbage. You got
Yeah.
somebody flashing photos of you.
And these paparazzis, they don't know. They know, but they just, you know what I'm saying, they not in the position. So if they was in a position, they was on the other side of the cameras, I'm pretty sure they'd be really like, stop it. They be doing
And
all
then,
that.
a lot of the paparazzi, they like gremlins. They be trying to get you to act out, flash out, so they can get paid.
So
The
they get
paparazzi be
paid.
trying to get drama for their websites because all these magazines, all these blogs, everything they want drama. They don't want, oh, Kanye happy.
Yeah, they
wanna
want
see
that.
that shit. They
They
want to
wanna
see
see
Kanye saying, "Shut the fuck up." Like nigga, that's what they want. So when he got that, he ate.
he said,
He ate off of that video.
What a Kanye, that's just so funny to me.
Cause you know what's crazy? He probably was outside that Kanye's shit since Kanye got home at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then was still there when Kanye took the trash out.
Yeah.
Kanye walking down the driveway, seen him like, oh fuck. Like,
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So he probably was following Kanye all day, then go say some shit like that. You know they trying to get on his bad side. Like, they trying to get up in there like, good morning, Kanye. Like, shut the fuck up. I felt that.
I felt it too. I ain't gonna lie, he just turned his head. He just, hey, just the moral of the story is respect other people. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause respect is key. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, and that's where I always grew up. It's something so simple. Learning from when you were a younger kid. Treat people how you want to be treated.
You think it's simple, but people make it like it's not, bro.
They make it like it's hard,
They
man.
make that shit like it's not. It's hard, bro. Like it's hard to give respect. It's like, but you know what I think it is, Joe. A lot of people, man, they just don't got it. You know, they don't have that way of thinking. They only stuck in their one way of thinking, programmed in one way. You know what I'm saying? It's really like the Matrix shit.
Yeah.
Like people are programmed one way, like Agent Smith.
The non-player characters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they just there, just multiplying. You know what I'm saying? But then it's a couple people throughout that, you know, like one in every 10 persons. You know, one out of every 10 people is like, you know, somebody who got common sense and can slow down and be respectful and change themselves, work on themselves, take accountability, man. Everybody can't do that, man. I don't even know if it's possible for everybody to do that. You know, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you could get that.
Yeah, because like you could be taught, but you still gotta have that conscience to be like to choose to be like just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be taught like a Ted Bundy situation. He grew up with a nice family, everything. You know what I'm saying? He's taught, but he wasn't taught to kill nobody like that. You know, just take advantage of them. But
he developed that on himself.
You know what I'm saying? It's that conscience. You know what I'm saying? It's what they believe in their own mind. So you know what I'm saying? Just because you feel like you treating somebody good doesn't mean they gonna treat you good. You know what I'm saying? So
they might be trying to plot to work your ass.
Yeah.
You never know. But man, it's never settling, man. Never settling, man. Let's get back on topic. Because we veered off.
You know what I'm saying?
We veered off. But it's alright to switch it up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Change is good. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, you're not supposed to settle. Moral of the story is you're not supposed to settle for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you settle for something, you're going to be just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Work harder, take a harder path. As hard as it's going to be, as long as it's going to take, at least you know that you gave it your all. You know what I'm saying? At least you know that you was trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what matters. It ain't even really the destination, because once you get there, everybody get there. Everybody could get there. Like, you got money, cool. But you put that work in, that's what really mattered. You know what I'm saying? You didn't settle. You thought about it. You might think about settling every now and then. You know, doubt might creep in. You know, fear might creep in of failing. But as long as you keep overcoming that shit, like it's like you on a journey. It's literally what it's like. You on a journey, and then you see fear coming up. You're like, oh shit, it's coming. Then they get there. You're like, oh fuck, what do I do now? But as long as you figure out troubleshoot, step over it. You know what I'm saying? And keep going. But it's gonna keep approaching. Doubt gonna come up next. It's gonna be all these emotions that you gotta deal with. But as long as you keep going and don't never settle for the easier path, because it might look like it's easier, right? But what you can't see on the other side, nigga's your downfall.
Your downfall, you're gonna start drowning.
You gonna drown.
What's on the other side of that mountain? Water.
And it's a drop off that you can't see.
A steep one too. Hard to get back up.
And it ain't no climbing out of this one. No, but you can climb out of it. You always can though. For real. But man, that might be the whole podcast, brother. Because we talked about it, we got it out the way, man, and I think we said everything how we wanted to say it. I like that podcast.
Yeah.
Never settling. It's important. Everything we talk about is really important, and I hope y'all taking from this for real. Because honestly, truly, this is what we do it for. One day, if we look back on this and we got some kind of like notoriety, you know, people like actually know us. I want them to know us for being able to help the community. You know, I don't want them to think we're drama filled or we're controversial. I want them to talk about us, you know, Smitty and Jamal, and say, hey, these two brothers that made it. They done came far. They didn't have no handouts. You know, they did it by themselves. They hit the ground running. They failed. They got back up. You know what I'm saying? Every time. And that's the narrative I want people to, the light I want them to shine over us. You know what I'm saying? We putting the work in, right? We know that. But we want everybody else to know that too, that we actually trying to put the work in. We ain't trying to do no shortcuts. We're not trying to fake who we is. We don't want to do it for the clout. We don't want to do it for the streams. You know what I'm saying? We want people to genuinely know us for being real, for being authentic, for being true to who we are, for being you know, that story in the world that come every so often where you like, that's a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no, oh, they had to step on somebody's neck. Like, just in one of them stories that you see every now and then that's just like, damn, okay, you know? Like, you just get respect like that just because we gave respect. You know what I'm saying? That's important, brother. You got anything to say, man?
No, you said it, man. You gotta give respect. You gotta give
You
it.
gotta give it, and we giving it, man. We give respect, brother. It's like, that's what I'm saying. So the more we put in the work, because time will tell. Time will tell. The more we put in the work, people are gonna see this is actually who we are. This is actually what we want to do. We want to help the world. We want to give back. You know what I'm saying? Because we know exactly what it's like to be on the end that ain't getting shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, bars the billions. Smitty, my brother, man. Tune in next week for another episode, man. And appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's do it. See y'all next week, man. Bop, 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 bop.